Yeah, sir. Actually, students are not here, so can you like just solve some questions for practice in inverse trigonometry? So just write the questions and just I'll give you some time for to solve each and every question, and after that I'll solve. Okay. So okay. So the question is that the values of x, the values of x which which satisfies which satisfies sine cot inverse of 1 plus x equals to cos tan inverse x is a 1 by 2, b 1, c 0, and d minus 1 by 2. Okay. Fine. I know you can just substitute these four different values and you can find whether it is satisfying or not. But I want you to solve it also. Okay. I know you can just substitute the values, and I know you can find the values by just substituting the values, the four options. Okay. So I want you to actually solve the question. For each question, I will give you 2 minutes. Okay, D. Yes. D is the correct answer. Abhinav, Shivatsan, very good. Rudra. Sharan, just check with the sign also, bache. Sharan, just check the sign. Okay, so let's solve. Many students are giving answers, so let's solve. So we have sine of cot inverse of. So we have sine of cot inverse of 1 plus x is equals to cos of tan inverse of x, right? So basically what we can do, we can form we can form two different triangles. So for this one, right? So for this one, cot inverse, so this is base, so base is 1 plus x, right? And so base is 1 plus x and height is 1. Okay, so hypotenuse I will get as under the root of 1 plus x whole square plus 1. So this will simply become 1 plus x whole square. So this is the hypotenuse. Let's say this is x, sorry, this is some theta, right? So if I'll find sine or sine value of, so this will be sine of sine inverse of 1 by root of 1 plus x whole square, right? I can write this thing, I can convert this whole thing using a right angle triangle, and I can write it like this, right? Now because this is sine of sine inverse, so this will be simply, the output will be simply this. Okay, so output will be simply this, so this will simply become 1 upon root of 1 plus x whole square, right? Now this is cos of tan inverse. Again I will write this in terms of an triangle. So tan inverse of x, so this is suppose theta, so tan inverse of x, so x is height, base is 1, so this will be under root of 1 plus x square, right? So this I can write as, so cos of theta will be 1 upon root of 1 plus x square. So this thing I can write as cos inverse of 1 by 1 plus x square, sorry, root of 1 plus x square, right? So now this also, in this case also, it will get this thing will be out, this will come out, so it will be, if I equate both of them, so this will become 1 upon root of 1 plus x square, right? Now I have root on both sides, so that means these both are positive, these both are greater than 1. So if I cross multiply, so this will be root of 1 plus x square. This is root of 1 plus x square equals to root of 1 plus x whole square. Yes. So if I'll square both sides, so this is 1 plus x square. This is 1 plus x square plus 2x, right? So this x and x square gets cancelled. This 1 and 1 gets cancelled. So 2x is equals to minus 1. So from here I will get x is equals to minus 1 by 2. Okay, just check this one fast. Okay, everybody understood? Right? This was very basic, simple. Same thing we have done before also. Saran, did you get your mistake? Where you made mistake? Yeah, okay. Srivatsan, have you actually solved the question or just substituted? हाँ बच्चा, साइन को we could have also taken. Vishnu, that is correct. We could also taken the same thing, है ना? So we will get the same answer. Okay. Vishnu, we will get the same answer with that concept also. Okay. If I'll write this thing as cos and pi minus something, so this also we can get the same answer. Okay. Fine. Let's solve the next one. Write down the next question. So the question is, the values satisfying sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of 1 minus x is equals to cos inverse of x are. The values satisfying sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of 1 minus x is equals to cos inverse r. Okay. Again, I will give you 2 minutes. Let's see who can solve first. Okay. 1 by 2 is correct. One more value, bache. One more value we can satisfy. 0. Yes, correct. 1 by 2 is correct. Yes. So you will get two different values. So there are two values which will be satisfied. First is 1 by 2, comma 0. 1 by 2 and 0. These two values will be can be taken by x. Okay. So how to solve this? 0 and 1 by 2. Yes, correct. So how to solve this? So see, here we have cos inverse of x and here we have sine inverse of x. Yes. So we have cos inverse of x and sine inverse of x. Here we have sine inverse of x. We have three terms. So what I will try to do, I will try to convert and I will try to convert this into two terms only. If I try to convert this into two terms, what I will get? So this is sine inverse of x. So if I'll convert sine inverse into cos inverse or cos inverse into sine inverse, anyone will do. So let's suppose if I'll convert sine inverse into cos inverse, so this will be, so pi by 2 minus cos inverse of x. This is this thing, okay, plus sine inverse of 1 minus x is equals to cos inverse of x, right? So why have I done this? Because now here it is pi by 2 plus something, and cos inverse x I can take on the other side. So this will become pi by 2 plus sine inverse of 1 minus x is equals to 2 cos inverse of x. 2 into cos inverse of x, right? If we have 2 of cos inverse of x, so now what I can do, I can take both side, because here I have cos, so I can take both side cos theta. So if I'll take both side cos theta, so if I'll take both side cos theta, so this will become cos of pi by 2 plus sine inverse of 1 minus x is equals to, I've taken cos theta because this will become sine theta, so it will be easier for me, and right side already I have cos theta, so this is cos of 2 cos inverse of x, right? So this is, this thing you can think of, this thing is cos 2 theta, and this thing is cos of pi by 2 plus theta. This is cos of pi by 2 plus phi. Okay, so cos of pi by 2 plus phi will be minus of sine phi. Cos of pi by 2 plus phi is minus of sine phi, and this thing cos of 2 theta I can write as if it is cos of 2 theta, so I can write as 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1. 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1. Okay, so let's see what we will get. So this is minus of sine of phi is what? Sine inverse of 1 minus x is equals to cos of 2 theta. 2 into cos square theta by 2. Cos square theta by 2. Theta is what? Cos inverse x. Okay, and cos inverse x, 2 cos inverse x, so by 2, so minus 1. So this will simply become minus of 1 minus x is equals to 2 into, this is 2 into x square minus 1. Okay, so here if I'll simplify this, so this will become x is equals to 2x square, right? Because minus 1 and minus 1, this and this gets cancelled, so here we will get 2x square minus x is equal to 0. From this we will get two values, which is x is equal to 0 and x is equals to 1 by 2. Okay, so these are the two values which will satisfy. Okay, just check this one also. Bache, they are solving so fast. I think they are substituting. I think they are just substituting the values. Yes, I think. But solving, see, if it is option is given, this part, okay, I will explain once again. I think they are substituting, but not all. है ना? Okay. हाँ बच्चा, we can change it into tan inverse x. We can change it into tan inverse. See, we can change into tan inverse. We can change into cos inverse. But we have to think about that. If I will change it into tan inverse, will I complicate things for myself or will I simplify things for myself? Even with any other method, the answer you will get will be two values. This will be the value answer which you will get at the end. This is the answer you will get at the end. But thing is, if I convert into tan inverse, then this will be in under root of this will be in under root of 1 minus x square, and this will be under root of 1 minus. So that is also correct. There is no problem. But there we have under root also. है ना? Arthika, understood na? So that is what is the problem. If we'll change into tan inverse, we will get the answer. But I'm not multiplying cos. I'm not multiplying. This is not multiplying. I'm taking cos on both sides. I'm taking cos. So this step is taking cos on both sides. Okay. So I think till here everybody understood. Till this step everybody understood. Right? If everybody understood till this step, what I've done, I've converted sine inverse x into this part. So I've taken sine inverse x. So this pi by 2 plus sine inverse x. I will explain this once again. Don't worry. So this is from this part I'm explaining. Hai na? Pi by 2 plus sine inverse of. So this is pi by 2 plus sine inverse of 1 minus x is equals to 2 cos inverse of x. Right? So what I can take this cos inverse of 1 by x is equals to a, angle a. So sorry. So I can take cos inverse of x is equals to a. So x is equals to cos a, right? X is equals to cos a, right? And here I can take this sine inverse. So I can, and second thing, I can take sine inverse of 1 minus x as b. So 1 minus x is equals to sine of b. Okay. So these two things are okay, fine. Now what I will do, I will take cos. I will take cos on both sides. Why am I taking cos on both sides? Why not sine? Why am I taking cos on both sides? Why not sine? See, if I will take sine, that what will happen? If I'll take sine on both sides, so this is sine of pi by 2 plus sine inverse of 1 minus x is equals to sine of 2 cos inverse of x, right? If I'll take sine both sides, then why it will be difficult for me to solve, है ना? Okay, so what is happening? See here, sine of pi by 2 plus theta. Sine of pi by 2 plus theta is cos of theta. So cos of, so this is, just wait. So this is sine of pi by 2 plus this is a. Sorry, this is b. Pi by 2 plus b is equals to sine of 2a. Sine of 2a, this is sine of pi by 2 plus b. Till here everything is okay, right? Why am I taking cos instead of sine? So this is when we will take, when we will take sine. We will take sine on both sides, on both sides. Then see why this will be a problematic. Why this will be problematic? Okay, so sine of pi by 2 plus theta, sine of pi by 2 plus b. This is cos of b. Sine of pi by 2 plus b is cos of b, and this is sine 2a is what? 2 sine a into cos a. This is 2 sine a into cos a, right? Now cos of b, if I'll substitute the values of b and a, if I'll substitute the values of b and a, so cos of b will be what? Cos of b, cos of b is what? Sine inverse of 1 minus x, right? Is equals to 2 into sine a was cos inverse of x, so sine of sine of cos inverse of x into cos inverse of x, right? So now let's see. So in this whole line, see, cos is involved with sine. Cos is involved with sine. So again, I have to make a triangle, right? Even then, even if I'll make a triangle, there is no problem for me. I can make, it will give you the same answer, right? But here I have to make a triangle, and then I have to find, so sine 1 minus x, so this is 1 minus x. So hypotenuse is 1, so this will be under root of 1 minus x whole square, right? So now cos inverse will be this upon this, so this will be the cos inverse value. Now here I have 2 cos of cos inverse x, so this will simply give you x. But here again you have to make a triangle. Here again you have to make a triangle, right? So when I'm taking sine, this cos is coming with sine and sine is coming with cos, right? But see, in the previous slide, what I have done, I have very cleverly taken cos. So I have very cleverly taken cos. So what is happening now with cos? With cos, when I'm writing here cos of theta, so cos of pi by 2 plus phi. So this will become minus sine phi, and phi is what? Phi is sine inverse of, so sine is coming with sine inverse. So simply I have got this thing outside. Understood? So this left side part is clear. If I would have taken cos, then I would have make to I would have to make a triangle, and then I would have got this somewhat similar value. Okay. Now next is yeah, in here also when I will take cos, so this is cos 2 theta. So cos 2 theta will be 2 cos square of cos inverse 2 cos square. So this is 2 cos square of theta by 2 minus 1 theta by 2. So sorry, cos inverse of theta, because this is already in 2 theta, hai na? So cos 2 cos square theta minus 1. So theta is what? Theta is cos inverse of x. So here also I have got cos of cos inverse of x. Cos of cos inverse of x. So here also I will get x directly outside. If I would have taken sine, if I would have taken sine, then I would have got sine a cos a. Again, this part was okay, but here I have to again make a triangle and I have to find the answer. So this is x, sorry, this is x, this is 1. So this would be root of 1 minus x square, right? So again, I would have to make same thing. Again, I have to make the same thing. I would have got same answer, but this is more lengthy. This is lengthy. And the previous method is much simpler. Okay, so just remember that if you are taking sine or cos, with both you will get same answer, but which method is shorter for us to solve? Understood, everyone? Okay, fine, just check it. Okay, this one is okay. Let's solve another question. Sir, can you solve this question? The question. Okay, I will check this one. Okay. Videsh, at the last you just give me or send me the question by message. Okay, because here I fine. Just send me the question on message. I will solve. Okay. Now let's see. Next question. Write down. Okay. So the question is. If if uh, if cos inverse of x minus cos inverse of y by 2 is equals to a, if cos inverse of x minus cos inverse of y by 2 is equals to capital A. Oh, sorry. No, not this one. This one we have already done. Just wait. Write down. If sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is equals to 2 pi by 3, if sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is equals to 2 pi by 3 and cos inverse of x minus cos inverse of y is equals to pi by 3. Cos inverse of x and cos inverse of y is equals to pi by 3. Then the number of values, then the number of values of x comma y is, options are 2, 4, 0, 1. Okay, this is given, these two conditions are given, this one and this one. Okay, then you have to find the number of values of x comma y. Okay, find the answer. One, yes, one is correct. Yes, one is correct, bacha. Yes, very good. Yes, one is correct. Yes, very good. Okay, so let's see. So let's see how we are getting one. So this is given. So sine inverse of x and sine inverse of y and cos inverse of x and cos inverse of y is given. Okay, so we have been given sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is equals to 2 pi by 3 and cos inverse of x minus cos inverse of y is given 2 pi by, sorry, pi by 3 is given pi by 3. Okay, fine. Now see, this is, if I will add these two, then this part will get completely removed. If I will add these two equations, this part will completely get removed and this will become equals to pi by 2. because sine inverse x plus cos inverse of x is pi by 2. So this part will completely get removed. So if I'll add these two, equations, so this will become pi by 2 plus sine inverse y minus cos inverse y is equals to 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 3. So this will become simply pi. Okay, so this is 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 3. This will become simply pi. So this pi and pi by pi will get cancelled and this will become pi by 2. So equation, by adding these two equations, I am getting sine inverse of y plus cos inverse of y is equals to pi by 2. Now what I can do, I can still simplify this further. I can still simplify this further by simply taking sine inverse of I, simply converting sine inverse of y or cos inverse of y into pi, into the other form. So this is sine inverse of y, and I know that sine inverse of y plus cos inverse of y is equals to pi by 2. I know this also. So if I will add these two, so I will get 2 sine inverse of y is equals to pi. That means sine inverse of y is equals to pi by 2. That means what is the value of y? Y is equals to 1, right? So from here I am getting sine inverse of y is equals to pi by 2 and y is equals to 1. If I'll substitute in any of the value, y is equals to 1. So let's see. So sine inverse of x plus in the first equation, if I'll substitute sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of 1 is equals to 2 pi by 3. So I will get x sine inverse of x is equals to 2 pi by 3 minus sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2, right? So here I will get 4 minus 3 pi by 6. So that means x also we are getting a single value. So that means for x and y we will get single values for both. So x is equals to 1 by 2 and y is equals to 1. So this will be the only solution or only value which we can substitute instead. So that means 1 is the solution. Pi by 2. How much anything? Lakshmi, we can substitute pi by 2 into cos in, same thing, no? It is exactly same thing, bache. We can convert pi by 2 into sine inverse of x, sine inverse of y, cos inverse of y. That is all. That is the only thing which I have done. You will get same thing. Hai na, Lakshmi? Even if you'll write this as sine inverse of y plus cos inverse of y, or I'm instead of writing this, I'm writing this thing. So both are exactly same thing. Both you will get the exactly same answer. Okay. Hai na? Ha, fine. Okay, just check this one. Then we'll move on to the next question. Why does this question creates a doubt if there are more than one solution? Bacha, this was previous year questions, hai na? So and this was, suppose if this is multiple choice question, then students will get confused in the domain, that, oh, what can be the value of x and what can be the value of y, hai na? Or if there is more than one value of theta which is can satisfy, hai na? That is why. X is equals to pi by 3. I got, sir. But x is equals to pi by 3, so you cannot get. X is equals to pi by 3, so you cannot get. X will be a value between -1 to 1. Between -1 to 1. है ना? X value cannot be pi by 3. X value should be a number because this is sine inverse of x and sine inverse of y. So sine x and y should be values between -1 to 1. So pi by 3 तो कुछ ना कुछ आपने गलती करी है बच्चा. You have made some mistake. Pradyuman? Sir, 2 pi. हाँ तो हाँ बच्चा 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 3 will get pi, but here also I am getting pi by 2 na, so I am taking pi by 2, so this will become pi by 2, है ना? Okay, see this step, if you are having doubt, in this step, if you are having doubt that why have I added this part, so let's not add anything. So this is sine inverse of y minus cos inverse of y is equals to pi by 2. I can take sine inverse of y on the other side, so this will become minus cos inverse of y is equals to pi by 2 minus sine inverse of y. Pi by 2 minus sine inverse of y is cos inverse of y. So we will get, so here also we will get cos inverse of y. So we will get cos inverse of y is equal to, cos inverse of y is equal to 0. Right? Understood? So cos inverse of y is equals to 0. Fine. Okay. So that means y is 1. So that means y is 1. Here also we are getting same thing. If we'll substitute y is equals to 1, we'll get the same values. Understood? अरे बच्चों 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 बच्चों, see 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 3 is what? Pi. Okay, 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 3 is pi. Here I am getting pi by 2. When I will take pi by 2 this side, so I will get pi minus pi by 2. So that is why I have cancelled pi by 2 here and I have written pi by 2 here. Okay, I have just not written one step, but I think this should be okay, bacha. Sharmila, did you understood? है ना? Or should I write both the steps? Okay, na? Did you understood? This will become pi, but when I have written pi by 2, so I have not written that step. So I have just taken pi by 2 that side. So this is becoming pi by 2. Pi minus. So, okay, I will explain. So this pi by 2 will go this side. So this will become minus pi by 2. So this will become pi by 2. Okay, now I think it is okay. Fine, very good. Now let's solve one more question on this kind. Okay, number of solutions sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of 2x is equals to pi by 3. Okay, solve this. Number of solutions sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of 2x is equals to pi by 3. Find the number of solution, bacha. Solve this question very carefully. JEE advanced question. The options are 1, 2, 3, and 4. The options are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nahi, bacha, no, not 3. The options are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Yes, 1 is correct. 2. I know why you are getting 2. You are getting quadratic. You are getting quadratic equation and you are getting plus minus something. Yes, you are getting quadratic equation and you are getting plus minus something. So let's solve. Let's solve. Let's see what is, let's see even after getting quadratic equation why we are getting one solution only. So if I'll solve this, so this is sine inverse of x, sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of 2x is equals to pi by 3, right? So I can do two things. I can do two things. One is I can take sine of this thing and sine both side. First thing I can do is I can take sine on both side. Right now I can take sine both sides as it is. And other thing what I can do is, second thing I can do is I can take sine inverse of x on the other side. I can take sine inverse of x on the other side and then I can take sine. So I can rewrite the equation. I can rewrite the equation. Okay, so I can write sine inverse of 2x is equals to pi by 3 minus sine inverse of x, है ना? Okay, हाँ, we can change sine to tan also, बच्चा. We can change sine to tan also, है ना? We can change sine to tan. There is no problem in that. We can change sine to tan also here, है ना? There is no problem in that, and we can take tan on both sides. There is no problem. Okay. So here, if now what I can take sine on both sides. Now I can take sine on both sides. So now when I will take sine on both sides, so this will be sine of sine inverse of 2x. So this will get simply converted into 2x is equals to sine of pi by 3 minus sine inverse of x. So this will become sine theta into cos theta. So this is sine of pi by 3. So root 3 by 2 into cos of sine inverse x. Okay. Minus cos theta, cos pi by 3. So cos of pi by 3 into sine of sine theta, sine of sine inverse x, right? So here I will get 2x. Here I am getting root 3 by 2 into root of 1 minus x square, because I know I will convert this into, it will become this. This is minus 1 by 2, and this is simply x. This is simply x. So if I'll cross multiply 2 everywhere, so this will become 4x. So 4x is equals to root 3 root of 1 minus x square minus x. If I'll take on the other side, this will become 5x. So this will become 5x is equals to 5x is equals to root 3 and root of 1 minus x square, right? So when you'll solve this, many of you are writing the answer, you will get x is equals to, you will get two values of x. You will, because x is in quadratic, you will get x is equals to plus minus root of 3 by 28. 3 by 28. Everybody must be getting this. X is equals to root of 3 by 28. Yes. 28 or 24? 28, bacha. Abhishek, just check 24 or 28. I think 28 you will get. Many of you are writing 28. I also got 28. Hai na? So x is equals to plus minus root 3 by 28. You will get this thing. Hai na? Okay. So you'll get this thing as the option. Now see. So that means x can be plus, x can be minus. We will square and then we will get. First we will square and then we will get. Hai na? We will square this. So we'll square both sides. So this side also we will square this side and we will square this side and then we will get. Okay. So now see. So when we will square this and when we are adding, so what are we doing? We are adding one of the solution. See, if x is equals to plus, if x is equals to plus, then you will get this also positive and this also positive, right? And if x is equals to minus, if x is equals to minus root 3 by 28, if x is equals to minus root 3 by 28, then this part also you will get as negative, and this part also you will get as negative, right? And negative and negative, if I'll add, I will never get a positive, right? So that means I will remove this solution. Okay, I will remove this part, I will remove this solution. And why we are getting extra solution? Because we squared. Because on squaring we are adding one solution. On squaring we are adding this extra solution. So this is an extra solution. Extra solution. Okay, so this is an extra solution which we will remove. So only solution is with the plus sign. So the only solution is with the plus sign. Only solution is with the plus sign, because this is also positive, this is also positive, so we will get positive overall. Understood? So fine, this was JEE advanced question, and they have given this thing in multiple choice, or sorry, this thing in question, because student will see this minus and plus, so they will give 2 as an option. They will select 2 as an answer, but answer was actually 1, because plus and plus will give you plus, negative and negative will not give you negative. So remember, whenever you are squaring roots, whenever you are squaring root, always substitute, always check the extra solution, the extra solution. Always check for the extra solution. The extra solution you have to remove, है ना? Whenever you are squaring, always check for the extra solution. Okay, fine. Check this one, then we'll solve the next question. Okay, fine. Fine, let's solve the next one. So they have given let A, B and C be positive, be positive real numbers, be positive real numbers, है ना? And let theta is equals to tan inverse of under the root of A into A plus B plus C by BC plus tan inverse of root of B into A plus B plus C by AC plus tan inverse of under the root of C into A plus B plus C by AB. Okay, fine. If this is this is the value of theta, then find tan of theta. Find tan of theta. Okay. Yes. Okay. Fine. Okay. Good. Shivatsan, solve it also. I know you have substituted. That is good, but solve the question also. Fine. Yes. All those who are giving answer, please try to solve it also. Please try to solve it also. है ना? I know answer is 0. That is correct. But I want you to solve the question also. है ना? Okay, Ajay Karthik. No बच्चा. Ajay Karthik, see. अजय बच्चा देखो, find the value of tan of theta. So this is you should remember कि tan of theta is a value, real value, है ना? So this value should not be in terms of angles, should not be in terms of angle. If if your answer is pi by 4, answer is pi by 4, that means this was supposed to be tan inverse, but this is tan theta. नहीं बच्चा, tan theta is अच्छा theta value you are telling 1. No बच्चा, 0. Answer is 0. Answer is 0. Just check the calculation once. Answer is 0. Tan of theta will give you 0. So that means theta is equals to, yes, theta is pi. Theta is pi. You should have got the answer by now, even if you are not solving. If you are not solving, but just by looking and just by reading the question, I will explain. I will explain. The best way for such question, the best way is, see, remember this thing I'm telling you, and remember this part, what I'm telling you right now, है ना? In exam, we have to get, you will get marks on getting answer, getting correct answer, right? You are not getting marks on solving the question, right? Now see, these kind of question might come in JEE Advanced also, and might also come in JEE Mains also, right? If these are coming in advance, they will change a little bit, they will change a little bit. But if this is coming in mains, if this question is coming in mains, then this question will come as it is. Nothing will be changed. Okay, this question was a previous year mains question. If these questions are coming in mains, they will not change anything in this question, right? And now see, they have given, let A, B, C be positive real numbers. A, B, C be positive real numbers. If A, B, C, they have already given positive real numbers, and they have given tan inverse of this, tan inverse of this, and tan inverse of this, then the best way to solve this question in exam, remember, I'm talking about in perspective of exam. So suppose you are writing, you have been given this question. So what will happen? The best number to substitute in terms of A, B, and C is, I can take A is 1, B is 1, and C is 1. If they have given a general result that if A, B, C are positive, then it should be a general result. It cannot be a specific result for different values. It cannot be a specific result. Okay, it cannot be a specific result. Now if BC was not divided, if AC was not divided, and AB were not divided, I could have simply taken ABC. Positive if they have given. So I can take simply, if positive also were not given, ABC are real numbers, and I could have taken 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, tan inverse of 0 plus tan inverse of 0 plus tan inverse of 0. So theta will be 0, so answer will be 0. But right now, because they have given positive, because they have given positive, I cannot take 0. First thing, BC are divided, and 0 is not a positive number. So the second best guess is, I can take A, B, and C as 1, 1, and 1. If I'll take A, B, C, and 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, so theta will become tan inverse of root 3 plus tan inverse of root 3 plus tan inverse of root 3. Tan inverse of root 3, tan inverse of root 3, tan inverse of root 3, right? So this total will become, so this is pi by 6, pi by 3, pi by 3, pi by 3. So this will become pi by 3, pi by 3, pi by 3. So total will become pi. And tan of pi, we know it is 0. Understood? So suppose if you have been given such kind of question in exam, always look for substitution as the first option, first method as substitution. Okay, and you can give me answer using substitution as first method. That is not a problem. But in class, when I'm asking you to solve, after finding the substitution, please try to solve the question also. If you have already got the method by substitution, after this, try to solve the question also, because in advance they will not give you question in which you can substitute easily. In exam, in advance, but our main objective is advanced. So in advance, they will not give you direct substitution questions. Some question it will be direct, but not all. Okay, so suppose if I had to solve this question, so let's see. So the trick to solve this question is, so we have theta is equals to tan inverse root of A into A plus B plus C by BC plus tan inverse of root of B into A plus B plus C by CA plus tan inverse of root of C into A plus B plus C by CA, AB, CA, and AB. See, even I know how to solve this question. This writing this whole thing is a very lengthy. It will become very lengthy if you try to write out this completely again and again. And I know in this part, if I'll multiply with A, so this will become A square, and this will become A. This will become, if in this part, if I'll multiply with B, this will become B square, and denominator I will get B. If I'll multiply this with C, so this will become C square, and denominator I will get C. So see, this part will be same for all. Under root of ABC by A into B into C, under root of ABC, A plus B plus C by ABC, under root of A plus B plus C by ABC. This part is same, right, for all. A square under root will come outside, B square under root will come outside, C square under root will come outside with positive sign, because A, B, C are positive values. So I can write under the root of A plus B plus C by A plus B plus C by ABC is equals to some constant. Let's take this as X. I can write this as X, right? So after this, see how simply I can write this whole term. So this is theta is equals to tan inverse of AX plus tan inverse of BX plus tan inverse of CX, right? This is much simpler for me to write, and to proceed from this point is much simpler because again and again I do not have to write this long term, है ना? So now this is theta A plus capital B plus capital C. I can take tan both sides because they are asking to find tan. So tan of theta is equals to tan of this whole part, A plus B plus C. So this is A plus B plus C. So tan A plus B plus C is what? Tan A plus tan B plus tan C minus tan A into tan B into tan C upon 1 minus tan A tan B minus tan B tan C minus tan A tan C, right? Now I'll simply substitute the value. So I have taken this as A, I have taken this as B, I have taken this as C. So tan inverse of A is nothing but AX plus BX plus CX minus ABC x cube from numerator divided by 1 minus ABX square minus BCX square minus CAX square. Okay, from here I can take x common, so this is x. A plus B plus C minus ABC into x square. What is the value of x? X is this, x square is under root of A plus B plus C by x square, sorry, by under root of ABC. If I'll square this whole, this part and this part will get cancelled. This is ABC. So A plus B plus C minus A plus B plus C, denominator whatever it is, this will become equal to 0. Now that means this whole part tan theta. So this whole part, when I will take tan theta, so tan theta is becoming, tan of theta is becoming 0. So this is the answer. This is the way if you have been asked in a subjective paper. If you have asked something question like this thing in subjective paper, you can solve this. Okay, but if you have been asked in mains or advanced, right, this will be the method of solution when you have in asked in mains and advanced. Okay, see, one more thing I'm telling you, and I'm very I will explain once again. See, one more thing I'm telling you, and I'm very serious about this. If you'll simply lie down and if you'll simply just look at online classes, if you'll simply lie down and if you'll simply have a tea in your hand or a coffee in your hand, or you have cold drink or something and eating or something, and if you're just chatting with your family and you are looking at the slides, or if you're looking at the classes, I'm 100% sure JEE advance or mains to chhod do, advance mains to chhod do, you will not get 90% marks in your school exam also, if you will not sit properly, if you will not write the question, if you will not solve. Okay, and I've been very serious about this from day one. I know you guys are, some of you are studying and remaining, because at the end of the day only you are asking me doubts. Just before the exam, most of you have started solving NCERT question, which I have been telling you from day one to please solve NCERT question. Again, I'm telling you, online classes, if you will not sit properly, if you will not write the questions which I am telling you to solve, and if you'll be late or leaving early, there is no point of doing online classes. It is better if you self-study, because anyways you will be not be getting good marks. Okay, so Subiksha, I will explain the question once again. See, okay, fine. So what is happening here? I have tan inverse of this thing, right? So I have tan inverse of this part. So should I, Subiksha, should I explain the subjective part or objective part? Subiksha, which part you want me to subjective part or subjective? Okay, so subjective is, see, theta is equal to tan inverse this thing, tan inverse of this thing, and tan inverse of this thing. So I know this will be angle A, I know this will be angle B, I know this will be angle C. Okay, I know angle A, angle B, angle C, right? So see, even if I will not write in terms of AX, if I will not write in terms of BX, if I will not write in terms of CX, there is no problem. There is no problem. But see, this thing I have to write again. This thing I have to write again. This thing I have to write again. Also here also I have to write the whole thing again. This part I have to write the whole thing again. Here also I have to write this whole thing again. So instead of that, what I did, instead of that, I made the terms somewhat similar to each other. How can I make the term somewhat similar to each other? See, in the first part, under the root of a plus b plus c by bc. In this denom and this under root of b, a plus b plus c by ab. See, here I have a, here I have bc. What is part missing here? A is missing here. If I will multiply this, if I'll divide this with a, I have to multiply this with a also. Okay. Now in this second part, ab, this is this is AC. है ना? Here I have AC. To make it somewhat similar to this, I have to, here B is missing. So if I multiply with this with B, I have to multiply and divide this with B, right? Now see, if I will take this part, so this will become A square into A plus B plus C by ABC under the root, and this will also be in under the root, but this will simply become A into under the root of A plus B plus C by ABC. This will simply become B into under the root of A plus B plus C by ABC. And the last part will be simply become C into under the root of A plus B plus C by ABC. Now just to simplify, just to make my writing less, or to simplify it in an easier way, I will simply convert this, I will write this as X. So this will become AX, this will become BX, and this will become CX. So this is tan inverse of AX, tan inverse of bx, tan inverse of cx, plus is equals to theta. Okay. Now I'm taking this as capital A, means angle. I'm taking this as capital A angle. I'm taking this as capital B angle. I'm taking this as capital C angle. So now I have simply taken tan on both sides. So here I will get tan of A plus B plus C. So tan of A plus B plus C is what? Tan A by tan of A plus C plus B plus C formula we know. This is tan of A plus tan of B plus tan of C minus tan A, tan B, tan C divided by 1 minus tan A, tan B, tan B, tan C, tan A, tan C. This thing you have to remember, बच्चा. ये तो formula trigonometry में I told you ना, you guys, कि trigonometry में these formula you have to remember always, because trigonometry will be combined with other topics also. So when we are simply substituting this thing, so now I'm getting AX tan of tan inverse. AX is what? Tan inverse of AX. This is what? Tan tan inverse of BX. This is what? Tan inverse of CX. So I'm simply writing this as AX. I'm simply writing this as BX. The third part is CX. Subiksha, did you understood now? Subiksha, did you understood now? Bacha, because see, if you will solve this, this is equals to, I'm taking X common. So this is equals to, I will solve at the end. This is equals to, so you will get X into A plus X into B plus X into C minus XA into XB into XC. And there was something in the denominator. Till here you understood? Subiksha, did you understood till this part? Okay. है ना? हाँ, okay. So if I'll take X common, so this is X into A plus B plus C minus X square into ABC, right? And what was the value of X? X was under the root of A plus B plus C by ABC. So what is X square? X square is equals to A plus B plus C by ABC. I will simply substitute the value of X square. So this is X into A plus B plus C minus X square A plus B plus C by ABC into ABC. This will get cancelled. This will get cancelled with this. So numerator is 0. So that means tan theta is 0. So this was tan of theta. So tan theta is 0. Understood now? Anna? Okay, fine. So I'm showing you the slides from beginning, but I'm not sure there will be any test posted, but I will check and I will tell you. Okay, Lakshmi? I will check and I will tell you. Okay. Acha, one more thing, if you have any doubts, you can just post, send me the message. Okay, so tomorrow I will take all the doubts. So tomorrow will be kind of a doubt clarification session for you guys. So tomorrow I will take all the doubts from inverse trigonometry, and if you have sufficient doubts, then it's okay. Otherwise, I will do questions, and from day after tomorrow we'll start with determinant and matrices. Okay, so if you have doubt, you can just send me today. I will take 10 to 15 doubts according to the message. If you have got I've got 10 or 15 messages, then I will solve those questions in the class. Understood?